Hey guys, what's up? I want to talk about something that was in the news earlier this year, and actually a couple of things that actually go into why Texas is freaking stupid. Now, I don't mean the actual physical state itself is stupid. I don't mean its citizens in general are stupid. I'm talking about the people running the state. I'm talking about people making laws, changing the textbooks. I know it's old news, and I know it's been done a lot, but I did want to bring it up and see if anybody else that's watching my videos, any of my friends or whatnot, have heard about this, because I think it's very important, because they're rewriting the textbooks, history specifically, here in Texas. One problem with that is one that they want to take Thomas Jefferson out of the textbooks. That just seems like it's something important to me. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't want them changing the history books. I mean, that's when things start kind of getting messed up in society, is when society tries to rewrite history to make it look more favorable upon itself. But the biggest problem with Texas doing this is Texas is the biggest distributor of frickin' textbooks to the country. So, if they're the biggest distributor to textbooks and to the entire country, then doesn't it, seem likely that they're probably only going to print one textbook because that's going to be cheaper than printing two different versions of the same textbook? And that one textbook is going to be shipped to other states and they're going to be forced to have to use this textbook? It just sounds kind of messed up to me. I mean, I'm not going to go into extreme detail on that because, well, you can use Google and actually find out about it yourself because it's been all over the news if you haven't heard about it yet. It's really sad, really, really sad to see that we live in a day and age when government officials and whatnot, or the Board of Education, can just go in and rewrite the history book to make it more favorable upon its conservative right-wing agenda, throwing religion into state textbooks. Separation of church and state, guys. Don't shove your religion down my throat, and I won't shove my non-religion down your throat. It's that simple. Seriously, it baffles me as to how these idiots can let this happen. And by idiots, I mean the citizens of the state. Because it's happened. It's happening. And no one's doing anything to stop it. What's wrong with all of us? Seriously. Yeah, I was born here. I don't know what to do except go and vote. Woo! Guess what? There's people out there that do know what to do, that may not know what's going on, but there are people that know what to do and could take, measures to try to stop it, protest or whatever, and they're not doing shit. That just makes them and us enablers. What's wrong with us? Why are we all idiots? Why aren't we doing something to stop this? It's supposed to be a government by the people, for the people. But now it's time for intermission. I'm a magician. I'm walking around doing some magic for YouTube. Would you like to see anything? My name's David.
Oh, David? My name's Robert.
Robert?
Yeah.
It's nice to meet you, Robert. Tell you what, can I get you to hold your hands out flat for me?
What for?
I'm going to do a magic trick for you if you don't mind.
Magic trick?
Yeah. Is
that
your
I
hands
gotta
empty?
see. Well, it's actually magic. You cannot see it.
Yeah, I know, because it looks like you're holding. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
You're right-handed?
Yeah.
So put down your right hand, we'll use your left hand. Make a loose fist for me. Now I'm 99.8% sure I won't burn you, so if you feel any warmth or anything, let me know so I don't burn you, okay? You've heard of voodoo?
No.
No? Okay, well, voodoo's this isn't voodoo, but it looks like it was. You might feel a little bit of warmth. Feel anything yet? No? You see a little black mark. Make a loose fist for me.
Hey, come here. I want to witness it.
Alright, well, I want to talk to you guys now about another reason why Texas sucks. And you know what? There's going to be those people that are like, oh, Texas, if you think Texas sucks, get the fuck out. Fuck you, I live here. I don't have to move because you don't want me here and because I don't like the state. You can fuck off. And it's not that I don't like the state of Texas. Beautiful country, there's all different climates here. It's a huge freaking state. You can find a place you'll like the climate. I mean, in North Texas, they actually have like season changes. I know, being from Southeast Texas and other people in Southeast Texas that actually watch my videos, what's a color change? Well, it's when like the seasons change, like the leaves actually change to multiple colors instead of just brown. That's neither here nor there. You got these idiots this idiot, it's a judge from Tyler or Taylor, Texas. I'll put the details in the description down here. That's trying to pass a law called Justin's Law. Now I want to give you a little bit of background. There was this boy, Justin. It was a young child that was mauled and killed by a pit bull type dog. Now, it's sad that the boy died. It is. It's extremely sad. I feel for the family and for their loss. But where was the mother? One. Why was the child unsupervised around the dog? Two. I mean, come on now. A dog is a dog. And a big dog is a big dog. They don't think like people. They don't rationalize. They don't hold grudges. You know, they're not people. They're dogs. And you can't hold an entire breed of dogs responsible for the action of a single dog. Now, to put this into perspective for you, about 2,000 children are killed by their parents or guardian a year. Okay, 2,000 in America. 2,000. That's 2, 0, 0, 0. It's a large number of children killed every year by their guardian. And I'm just going to refer to their guardian as mother from here on out. So that's 2,000 children killed by their own mother a year. That's a lot of children. Do you know how many people, not just children, but people on average are killed a year? Well, the number varies between 3 and 9 a year by pit bulls. Or, well, pit bull type dogs. Not all of them are killed by pit bulls. The media uses the words pit bull just to get you to watch the TV screen and watch those fancy commercials and buy their shit. So they use the word pit bull because it's like, oh no, a pit bull attack. I'm going to have to watch this. Maybe I'm going to see some pictures of someone mauled. Y'all are all sick fuckers. And if you laughed at that, you're going to hell. But anyway, seriously, this law that's trying to be passed is going to try to make owning a pit bull a third-degree felony in the state of Texas. I don't think it's going to pass, but I haven't heard enough about it. The Tyler newspaper's website and the paper keeps printing these articles that are completely biased, that aren't founded in fact at all. But you can look up the statistics on your own. You can go to several different websites and actually check out real studies done. And it proves that, first off, breed-specific legalization or legislation doesn't work. 2, there is no significant data to show that any certain breed of dog is more likely to kill or bite than another. They're all dogs. They're all predatory animals. From the littlest Chihuahua to the biggest Great Dane. They're exactly the same on the inside. They're just wearing different suits. That's the only difference, is the way they freaking look. Okay, it's owner responsibility here. It's parental responsibility. It's always sad when a child dies. But when 2,000 children a year are being killed by their own mothers, and less than 3 are killed a year by actual pit bulls, what do you think's more dangerous? I say a child's own mother is more dangerous than a pit bull. Some little food for thought. The judge that's down in Taylor, Texas, I understand why you're pushing this law. I do. I might do the same thing if it happened to me. Well, actually, I wouldn't, because I know at least a small amount of information about dogs, canine behavior and psychology, and American Pit Bull Terriers. You, on the other hand, are extremely ignorant of the topic, make all these radical claims that are not based in fact, because understandably, a family member died. My heart goes out to you for that. But you're kind of countering that with, let's go after an entire breed and go after responsible dog owners and make it illegal for them to own the dogs. I'm all for owner responsibility. I believe no matter the breed of the dog, if your dog does something, you're liable for it, whether you're home or not. It's your dog. They're not a right. They're not a privilege. I mean, they are a responsibility. You have a responsibility to your dog, no matter the breed. But this is about pit bulls. And this law is going to try to make, owning a pit bull a third-degree felony. There's so many fines, prison time, that kind of crap. It's just fucking stupid. And I say that if you see this video and you don't believe me, go to Google, type in Texas Pit Bull Justin's Law, and you'll see some very biased articles about it. Then what I want you to go do is go to Lovable. It's a charity organization based out of Austin. I'll have a link in the description below. Just click the little double arrow there to expand the description. Click on the link. Go read some information about pit bulls and then do some research on your own. And leave me a comment down below if you disagree with me, because honestly, if you think that an entire breed of dogs is a certain way based on breed alone, you're pretty ignorant. And ignorant is not an insult. It's not a dirty word. I mean, it's used as such nowadays when you call someone an idiot. Well, idiot's a derogatory word for ignorant. But ignorant is just a descriptor. That means you're uninformed, you're uneducated. That's not an insult. Educate yourself. Seriously, especially people in Texas. Come on now. I know too many people that are responsible pit bull owners that probably don't know about this going through, and they're trying to push it through before the little thing in January when all this stuff comes up. The woman's a judge. She's extremely biased, and in fact, I did a little bit of research on her. She always ruled in favor of the victim in a dog bite case, even if the victim provoked the bite. Take that into consideration. And in fact, write your news organizations. In fact, I saw that khou.com, which is a Houston news organization, reposted this article exactly the same as what it was on the other website. Again, I'll have links below for all that stuff. That'll be there. But other than that, I want you to do your own research. I want you to go out and form your own opinion about this and let me know what you think. Do you think that this law, Justin's Law, should go through? Do you think that owning an American Pit Bull Terrier should be a felony? I don't. I think that owner responsibility for dogs' actions should be, very, very important and should be something that's enforced and isn't enforced enough. And I think that the punishments should be harsher. If you walk your dog without a leash, maybe you get arrested instead of just fined or a warning. Those things should be, strictly enforced, because, walking your dog on a leash isn't just protecting other people, it's protecting your dog. It gives you an amount of control over your dog, because just in case it sees a squirrel and your dog likes to chase squirrels, you got the leash to stop it. And if you can't stop your dog from getting away from you on the leash, maybe you shouldn't own a dog that large. And if you don't obedience train your dog, you're stupid. And if you're like, oh, well, I own a Chihuahua, we don't need to obedience train them, you're the stupidest ones of them all. Seriously. Because Chihuahuas are the most annoying dogs when they're not properly trained. If you don't obedience train your dog, you're a fool and you're just adding to the problem no matter what breed of dog you have. And, I'm going to shut up about this stuff because I'm rambling now. But keep your eyes open. I'm going to have a New Year's video vlog coming up soon. It's going to have my New Year's resolution in it. I'm still under wraps on that until tomorrow. Or, well, probably today, you guys watching this, huh? And in fact, there's a clue in this video as to what my resolution is going to be. But anyway, if you like my ranting, click the like button, add it to your favorites, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later.